Look, this isn't some abstract debate about laws on paper. It's about the gut punch every founder, every investor, every leader in this game feels every damn day. You're building something real, something massive, and then you hit the ceiling. Because the titans have grown so damn big, their shadows swallow entire markets, entire opportunities. You know that frustration. You work harder, smarter, take bigger risks, and yet those old rules, the antitrust laws, seem like a joke. They're slow, tangled in politics, designed decades ago, while these giants move faster, dodge every bullet, swallow startups, or crush them underfoot before anyone can blink. It's maddening. You want to compete on merit, on vision, on grit. But instead, you're up against a rigged system dressed as a game of fairness. The problem is not just size. It's how the law gets played, twisted, slowed to a crawl, while market power becomes an unassailable fortress. Here's the brutal truth you need to hear. Relying on antitrust laws to stop titans is a losing game if you're looking for instant justice or quick fixes. The laws aren't broken because they're bad on paper. They're broken because the entire system behind enforcing them is outdated and crippled by interests that protect the status quo. Want proof? Look at how long it takes to investigate, to litigate, how often giants settle quietly and keep their empires intact. You feel powerless because you are. These laws aren't designed for the speed or the complexity of today's capitalism. But here's what you can do, and what will make the difference between being swallowed or breaking through. First, stop whining about what the law can't do and start playing the game around it. Build alliances with other founders and investors who feel the same chokehold. This isn't about charity or random networking. It's strategic, brutal collaboration. Pool intelligence. Share strategies to outmaneuver titans before the law even has a chance to touch them. Identify gaps. Titans ignore because they're too big to care. Innovate in those spaces relentlessly. That's your battlefield. Use speed as your weapon. Not just tech speed, but decision speed. The law drags its feet, but you don't have to. When titans rest on their laurels, you attack marketplaces they haven't yet conquered, or build new models that slip under the legal radar but scale fast enough to challenge them. Second, leverage regulatory pressure as leverage, not the end goal. Use public scrutiny, but do it smart. None of the theater of loud protest or viral outrage. Instead, feed regulators real, undeniable data that exposes how titans block innovation or rig markets. Build narratives that hit their profits where it hurts and show concrete customer harm. Pressure that sticks forces change, not laws written in dusty offices. Demand transparency from platforms and market leaders. Push them to reveal their hidden barriers to entry. This will force legal systems to adapt or get left behind, but you have to lead that charge, not wait for suits in government. And third, go global in how you think about competition. Titans think local, national, regulatory box. You don't have that luxury. Build networks across borders, investors, founders, markets, to create alternatives scaled globally from day one. Geography, politics, and laws will always try to cage innovation. If your strategy ends at one country's borders, you're already losing. Use that global patchwork of rules and gaps as a loophole, a playground, a rocket launchpad for your business. Be the antithesis of slow, local regulation by being fast, connected, and unpredictable worldwide. Titans can't snap their fingers everywhere at once, hit the weak spots, and suddenly they're not so untouchable. At the end of the day, don't waste energy hoping for some grand legal savior. The real answer is in relentless, ruthless self-building and network building. Grow smarter, faster, and more connected than they expect. Tear down their walls by outthinking and outplaying, not waiting for a slow law to do it for you. This is how titans fall. When a force bigger than their money and lawyers band together, moves too fast, and thinks too wide. That force is in your hands. Stop seeing antitrust laws as a shield or sword. See them as part of the fight, sure, but never the whole fight. Your power is in what you build while the law is still catching up. Use that power or get crushed beneath giant feet. The clock's ticking. Step up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to discover more.